Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. So, the leader of the pack, the Giant's Lair, the final mission in the Tactical Ops lobby so far. I believe, was it March? April? I think in May we're getting an expansion to the Tactical Ops. Right now this is the last one. So, full disclosure, I have not yet beaten it yet. For those of you who are new to my channel, the reason I haven't beaten it yet is because I live and work at a motel, so I have less time than people who work a normal 9-to-5 job. That's really the only reason I haven't beaten it yet. But I know how to beat it, and I'm going to help you how to beat it as well. Therefore, if everyone knows how to beat it, then maybe a rando can help me beat it. And I won't have to spend like 10 minutes, fail, and then try again tomorrow. But anyway, basically, what we have here is the boss battle for Albion. The final boss battle, just rehashed and edited for multiplayer. So Gog Magog is invincible. You cannot hurt it unless you expose its weak points. Now, the only way to expose the weak points are these terminals around the map. They look just like this one. The difference is that if it's not flashing yellow lights above it, you cannot use it. The ones you can use have the yellow lights above it. So you go to those terminals that look just like this one, and then you really need to be on comms to do this. I don't think you need it, but it's like 99% easier on comms, and that's one of the reasons I'm having trouble. So what happens is when one person activates the terminal, they'll be put into this mini drone scenario. They'll be controlling a drone. I don't think I have footage of it. They'll be controlling a drone and they'll be going through an obstacle course. I think at the end of the obstacle course, you will find these panels that have symbols on them. You have to destroy the symbols in the correct order. This is why you need a second person who has comms. The second person who is with you has to be next to you, and they'll be looking at the same screen you're on. Because when you activate the terminal, a screen pops up, and the other player has to tell you what symbols are on the screen. And they will tell you what order they're in. So your buddy who's next to you will tell you that the first symbol is like a blue M, and the second symbol is the yellow apex, and then there's a C, and then there's 3 white lines. And the other player who's controlling the mini drone has to destroy those symbols in the proper order. Now I believe you can actually exit the mini drone, look at the screen, pop back in, and be at the same exact spot you left. I believe that's how it works, because I was playing with somebody later, not in this footage, but later I was playing with somebody, and they were controlling it, then they stopped. So I went back in to control it, and I thought I was going to start over, but I was where they left off. So I believe you can jump in and jump off and be exactly where you left off. So I think that's how that works. Anyway, after you destroy all the symbols, the giant Gog Magog will expose its weak points, and everybody, all 4 of you, if there's 4 of you, have to shoot the weak points. Just focus fire. Now I don't have an answer whether normal bullets or shock weapons are better against the weak points, because it's not like a normal drone. Drones are weak to shock weapons, but they don't really have vents. The counterterrorism drone has vents, so I suppose shock weapons would be stronger, but I don't have like an accurate answer for you. But everyone has to shoot the weak points. If no one shoots the weak points, then you're not going to destroy it. And you probably won't destroy it in one terminal. So you have 4 attempts, period. There are 4 terminals, but you have 4 attempts. So let's say you fail the first terminal, because you have 3 minutes to do it. You have 3 minutes to get the mini drone to the end of the course and destroy the symbols in the proper order. If you can't do that within 3 minutes, the terminal shuts off permanently, and you have to go to the next one. And then you have 3 attempts left, period. So if you can't destroy Gog Magog within the last 3 attempts, and you use up all 4, I'm pretty sure it's an automatic loss. I personally never gotten that far. I've never been that bad. I've gotten to where we screwed up 2 terminals, and we had 2 terminals left, and Gog Magog was at like 75% health. So that's the thing. So you need to destroy this thing before you run out of chances. And that just adds to the difficulty. So you need to be on comms. You need to hit the symbols in the proper order. You need to shoot the weak points. You need to do it in a limited amount of chances, and you need people covering you while a swarm of drones and soldiers are closing in on you and shooting you while being under attack by missiles and bullets from the tank. This is the most extreme coordinated effort you can possibly have. And that's why it's difficult for me, because, you know, while I'm playing, I'm at risk. I have to answer the door. I have to answer the phone and check in guests. And so that's why it's difficult for me, because, you know, if I'm on the mini drone and then a phone call happens, I have to abandon everything I'm doing and then answer the phone. So I don't even have footage of the drone portion because I would be at a risk for my team. I can't control the drone. And that's why you need comms to communicate. That's why everybody needs to stick together in a group. The biggest problem I'm seeing people have is that one person is always on the other side of the map. Instead of all 4 of you being grouped together and covering all the corners, one person is always on the other side of the map and they die. That's how you lose. Because somebody has to run across the swarm of Albion soldiers, cover themselves, get you off the ground, and then make it back to the group. You have to stick together. If you do not stick together, you are choosing to lose. Now, right there, those are the weak points right there. Now, I'm doing a lot of damage on the back one, but I have, I can't tell which player that is, but he's also shooting the back with me. Looks like he's using a shock weapon, but I can't really tell. But anyway, yeah. We got it to halfway by shooting the back panel together. And that's really important. And to be honest, this is the only time that's happened for me. I've tried this several times with other people, and this is the only time I've ever gotten Gog Magog to half health. And that was with only 2 people shooting the back panel. So maybe the back panel does more damage than the rest of the panels, because this was actually the only match where I've ever shot the back panel. So maybe that's the thing to consider as well. And, oh, one more thing. Yes, I'm going to have to cut the footage and show you what's going to happen. Actually, it was like right here. So, plasma drone charging. At the base of the tank right there is a drone. You can actually see it, and I aim at it for a little bit. That thing is an insta-kill. If you do not destroy the plasma drone, then everybody dies. You have to destroy that plasma drone, or everybody dies just like that. Now, I didn't know I had to destroy it the first time I did this. I thought that it would have hurt everybody. I thought you had to get behind cover. But I didn't know it was going to kill you. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't actually say it'll kill you. I mean, at one point it says Extinction Protocol, but I didn't actually think it would kill you. But anyway, yeah. So if you have to destroy the plasma drone. You don't have to fully destroy it. You can actually turn the plasma drone off with hacking it. So you can hack it, give yourself some time, and then destroy it. And it's something like that. So, very important. There's so many things that you have to pay attention to. If you don't stick together, you will lose. If you don't destroy the plasma drone, you will lose. If you don't know what the symbols are, you will lose. If you don't shoot the tank together, you will lose. If you split up, you will lose. The most tactical thing ever in this game so far. And that's basically it. Now, I have yet to beat this, but that's what you have to do. Those are all the things you have to do in order to beat it. Get behind cover. Stay together. Have a buddy telling you what the symbols are. If you are not on comms, and no one else is on comms, then you have to get off the drone, look at the symbols, and then get back on it. So, thankfully, Ubisoft allows you to do that, because the mode does say you need comms, but at least there is a way for you to do it without comms. It's just very beneficial if you do have it. And most players aren't using their microphone, and I understand that. I don't want to use my microphone either. And I firmly believe, absolutely, that if everybody knows how to win, then you don't need the microphone. You won't need to communicate if everybody's on the same wavelength. But with this, yeah, you need your microphone, man. You need your microphone. And that's basically it. I'm hoping I can beat this, but I barely have any time to beat it myself. That's the end of the guide portion. For me personally, I don't know when I'm going to beat this. It may take me days. It may take me a week. Because this level of coordination just doesn't really go with my job type. So I'm having more of a problem than other players just because I have less time than they do. If I'm shooting the thing and then I get a phone call, or if someone comes to the front lobby, I have to stop playing. I have to go AFK. And so most of the time I'm not even playing this mode just because of what it asks me. And I find that very frustrating. And I know most people don't have that level of stuff going on that's stopping them from playing. Usually they have like an hour to themselves. I have the whole day to myself, and I can play other online games, but this specific mode is very difficult for me personally. So hopefully I can beat it. Hopefully I can get the Hitman. But if I can't beat it, holy shit. I really hope there are no other characters that require me to beat this, because this is ridiculous. I have to wait until some of my friends are online and then play together. But I can only do that if my coworkers are covering me. My family, basically. My family has to cover me. And yeah, that's it. So let me know, have you beaten this yet? How hard was it for you? Could you do it without microphones? Are you ready for the next tactical op? It comes out, let's see, April? May? It comes out in May? I think late May. The next tactical op mission will be the Sky Larson storyline, from what I can tell from the roadmap. Basically, I'm not sure what they're gonna do to the Sky Larson storyline to make it multiplayer or expanded, because that storyline was actually really short. It was a short storyline. The ending of the Sky Larson storyline was a huge disappointment, and I don't know how they're going to make that multiplayer. There was no boss battle. There was no closure. I would say it was the ending to the Sky Larson storyline was the worst ending to all the storylines in the entire game. The ending to that one was the worst one because there was no closure. It gave you the illusion of choice. Let Sky Larson live, and then you get scolded, but nothing happens. Kill Sky Larson, you get a pat on the back, nothing happens. The illusion of choice at its finest, because no matter what choice you chose, there were no consequences. It didn't matter what you chose, and there was no fight. And now you could say that getting to Sky Larson was the boss battle, but I call that lazy as fuck. That's trash. That's lazy. Solve a few puzzles, shoot a few guys, make the ultimate choice that doesn't matter. That's not engaging or fun. So whatever they do to the next tactical op to make it actually multiplayer and actually good, I'm really curious to see, because I want to see what they do to it to make it different, to make it better. So I'm really excited for the next tactical op, because I was really disappointed with the Sky Larson mission at the very end. It was absolutely disgusting. There are so many ways to make it better that are easy. I mean, I can go over an entire video on how to improve the last mission in the Sky Larson story. Easy. I can make an entire video on that. and I might actually. Let me know what you think about that. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the rant at the end, I lost track. And as always, have a great day.